Let's be honest. Motivation comes and goes. Even the best of the best, Olympian CEOs, elite responders, have days where they don't feel like showing up. But here's the truth. High performance isn't always about feeling motivated. It's about learning to stay consistent, especially when motivation dips. Today, I'm breaking down 5 powerful mindset shifts that help elite performers stay on track no matter what. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. When you rely solely on motivation, your performance becomes a roller coaster. Some days you're fired up, other days not so much. That's why elite athletes and leaders build routines and systems. They don't wait to feel like doing it. They do it because it's what needs to be done. Think of it this way. Brushing your teeth doesn't need motivation. It's a habit. Same goes for training, preparing, and showing up for your business or leading under pressure. The goal is to turn excellence into something automatic. Build a non-negotiable routine, even if it's 15 minutes of movement, journaling, or prep. Make it sacred. When your drive starts fading, here's the secret. Don't try to push harder. Try to reconnect deeper. Ask yourself, why did I start this in the first place? Who do I want to become? What's at stake if I quit? Motivation fades when we lose connection to the bigger purpose behind the grind. So revisit your why. Look at past wins. Reconnect with your team. Watch film of when you were at your best. That spark, it's still there. You just need to stir the coals. Create a fuel file. Videos, notes, wins, photos that remind you of why this matter and revisit it often. There are 2 kinds of motivation. Extrinsic, rewards, titles, applause, and intrinsic, growth, purpose, personal mastery. Here's the kicker. Extrinsic motivation can light the fire, but only intrinsic motivation keeps it burning. That's why elite performers focusing on becoming 1% better every day, not just on medals or money. It's about who they're becoming in the process. Ask yourself, what am I learning? How am I evolving? Growth is fuel. Don't just chase outcomes. Fall in love with the process. Want to know what separates the elite from the average? It's what they do when no one's watching. In the off-season, great athletes set micro goals like improving sleep, mobility, or nutrition. They focus on fundamentals they've ignored during peak season. They visualize the season ahead. They train their mind as much as their body. Slumps happen. So do injuries. So do bad quarters in business or setbacks in crisis response. But in those quiet moments, elite performers don't drift. They train differently. They adapt non-stop. Shift your off-season goals from performance to preparation. Ask, what can I sharpen now that I'll need for later? Big goals are powerful, but they're also intimidating. You can't climb Everest in one leap. You do it one step at a time. So if you're stuck, overwhelmed, or unmotivated, break your goal into clear, doable chunks. Daily actions, weekly targets, monthly reviews. It works because every micro win builds confidence. Progress creates momentum, and momentum sustains motivation. Use the one thing rule every day. What's one thing I can do today that moves me closer to my goal? Then do it, no matter how small. Motivation is nice, but it's not required. What you need is clarity, routine, purpose, and progress. So the next time you don't feel like it, remember, you don't have to be motivated, you just have to move. Now, if this hit home, hit that like button, drop a comment with your biggest takeaway, and share with someone who needs that fire lit again. Let's build discipline, let's chase mastery, and let's stay consistent. Stay confident.